Libra. Hey, beautiful. Melissa here to do a timeless love reading for you. This is going to be for any placement of Libra. Cross watchers are always welcomed, of course. This is going to be, we're going to start out with some channeled messages or some messages that I received out in nature for you. So like the title says, a swarm of gnats. As I was riding my bike, there was these gorgeous little bunnies. I wasn't going to hurt them. I wasn't going to go scare them or anything. I was just trying to get to them. And I had to fight through this swarm of gnats. I mean, it was the thickest swarm of gnats I had ever seen. And I was like, well, this is significant. I always try to I don't go digging necessarily for information from the divine, but this was anything that shows up. And so I feel like the divine wants you to also recognize this. Anything that shows up and is kind of well, this is fucking strange, right? This doesn't happen every day. It's usually a message from the divine in whatever that is. Okay. So this was a strangely thick mass of gnats. And then it was these little bunnies. I was trying to, again, I wasn't going to go chase them down like a little kid or anything. But I did want to get closer to them, and they were little babies and they were so cute. Okay. But we all know what rabbit means, and it's I just felt like this message of needing to kind of fight through the swarm of gnats to get to your abundance. Okay, that's kind of what I was getting with this message. And then on that same bike ride, I was riding. I had decided to ride up a hill that I had been putting off for months. Okay, this hill is a monster. But I've been dying to go up this hill because I cannot wait to ride down it, right? So I get up the hill. On my way up the hill, there's this woman, and she looks at me and she's like, I literally look like I'm dying. And she's like, yeah, it's a tough hill. And I felt like there was a little condescending to it. I didn't care. I wasn't offended or anything. It was cute. I was like, you're damn right. I said, what did I say? I said, I've been putting it off for months. So today I had decided to tackle it. Well, anyways, it felt funny. I'm going to get the rest of the story out. So then I do get to the top of this hill and I go down. That's why I went up the damn hill. Okay. I didn't struggle like that for no fucking reason. Okay. I went up that hill so that I could fucking fly down that bitch. Right. It's time to fly. Did I put that, as your thing? It's time to fly, babies. Okay. So anyways, I go down the hill, and guess who I pass going down this hill? The woman who was kind of antagonizing me on the way up. And I'm sorry, she wasn't really antagonistic. I'm exaggerating that for the moral of your story, okay? The moral of what it meant for you. And it's so I'm flying down the hill. It was just fucking having a blast, okay? I kind of stand up and literally feel like I'm flying. It was going 30 miles per hour, probably, maybe 40. I don't know. It's crazy. But as I was passing her, I said, I said this, but I said, the struggle's always worth it, right? Okay. Cause it is. And I was all metaphoric about it and all deep and shit with it, but it scared the bitch daylights out of her. Okay. She just fucking, freaked the fuck out because she didn't know I was coming. Anyways, Libra, the moral of the story for you is, that I do feel like the people that have antagonized you on your climb or your way up the hill, through your struggles are going to, you're going to fly past them. Okay. And it's going to scare the shit out of them at first. But I was getting this strong sense of, okay, so I never went back to this lady, and I probably should have, because I'm like, did I give the lady a heart attack? She literally was like, ah! And, so anyways, I look back, I didn't go back, but I look back and she was laughing. Okay. So, the message in it for you is that, the people that maybe, were antagonizing you through your struggle. And I feel like if they were antagonizing you, it was because they were impressed by you. Okay. I feel like this lady was genuinely impressed that I decided to ride my bike up this hill. I was not going anywhere up on the top of that hill. That was just to kind of conquer it. And I feel like there are people around you who are watching you conquer things in your life, that definitely were not easy things to conquer, or huge struggles that you chose to face in order to get to your destiny, to fly down the hill. Okay, it's your time to fly, baby. And the point of the matter is the people that watched you struggle and kind of antagonized you through that struggle are not only going to, it might scare the shit out of them at first when you fly by them, okay? But they're going to enjoy watching you fly, okay? I've got this strong feeling of people that you may think are antagonizing you. The demons? No, they're not demons, actually. They're sent by God, and all of them are. Everybody is. Everybody on our path is sent by God to try to get us to awaken our own inner, our worth, our baddie, okay? Our inner baddie. That's what I'm getting. Anything else here? Let me see. Okay. Then I was riding past several people, and they all had earbuds in. Okay. And I remember when I first started going out to get into nature, I would wear my earbuds as well. I just love music. So, anyways, the divine just kind of wanted to, I could just tell who is disconnected and who is connected. The people that are not wearing earbuds really are connected and paying attention to all the signs and the synchronicities and the things that the divine really does offer you in every single day life. I'll be looking at my phone doing work outside, but I like to be outside in nature a lot. And I'll look up for a second. There's a little fucking bunny right next to my foot. I missed the whole adventure of this rabbit coming all the way up to me. You know what I mean? Because I was working. Of course, we need to work and stuff like that. But it was just like so the same thing I was getting off of these people is like they just were missing the beauty, the music that God provides us. Okay, and the art that God provides us. I feel like you don't miss the art. Okay, I feel like, you probably don't miss the music either. But I am going to say that if we're kind of wrapped up in third dimensional music, which I do, I love music. That we're kind of missing the fifth dimensional shit that's being revealed to us and constantly being sung to us out around us. Okay, all kinds of metaphorical analogies, beautiful stuff for you. I feel very poetic, so I feel like I might be talking to some poets and definitely artistic beings. You guys are one of the most artistic. I don't know if one of the most artistic is the right word. I think you guys are probably the most artistic of all the signs. Every time I see a super artsy person in person or in a movie, it's like Libra every time. Okay. And this can be any type of art. This can be, obviously like drawing, painting, art, music. I feel like you guys are good at it all. I feel like you can do anything. But I do feel like you have had, because of that, a lot of antagonistic energies around you. And truly that is brought to you by God in order to get you to see what God built you to do. Okay. Let's see what else. I have no idea what this says. Enjoy the what? Enjoy the show. Okay, so yes, enjoy the show. Whenever I go out, God always says, pay attention, baby. I'm about to put on a show, and never fails. He always does. It's like the weirdest animals that I hadn't seen in years. I'm like, what? I hadn't seen them in years because I wasn't paying attention. I had my earbuds in, and I was fucking focused on losing weight or whatever it was, or getting fit. That's another thing that I felt like saying is anything that we do should be out of love. And this is quitting drugs, alcohol, losing weight. This isn't to be done because we hate being a drug addict or hate drinking, being an alcoholic, or hate our fucking fat bodies. This is to be done because we love our body. We want to take care of our body. We love being healthy. If we're doing it, everything can be done successfully if it's done from love. Okay, that's one of the other messages that came through. And something about, you're just going through a huge renewal right now, okay? And it is going to take not feeding into the antagonistic behaviors. If I would have gotten stuck in that swarm of gnats and not gone towards the bunny that I did get to eventually, I got to go see these little bunnies. I wasn't too close to them, don't worry, but I don't like to disrupt nature. But it's saying that you're going to miss out on all the beauty in this world if you get stuck in the gnats, okay? You got to get through them. You got to go. And, that was the other thing that I looked up on my phone was why gnats swarm, and it's like or how to stop a swarm of gnats. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little zingy today, but how to stop a swarm of gnats was we got to figure out what's attracting them. And I'm going to tell you right now what's attracting your swarm of gnats or haters or naysayers or things like that is your attention to them. Okay, they will go away if you don't pay attention. That is real. Okay. And now we're moving along to your love reading. Sorry, that took a little while today, but we're going to get you a romance angels to get an overall feeling of your love connection. Hi. Yes, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. We're just getting started on the love portion of this rodeo. Passion. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Amen. I feel like that was what that all was about, is make sure that we're doing things for the joy of it, the passion of it. And don't let those little distractions distract you. Now, again, there's just a part of it that is needed. So it took a lot of the antagonistic energies around me for me to see what I was worth, right? And I don't know that I'm totally there yet. And I don't know if we ever really do get there, but just constantly looking at your portion of things and how you can improve this and how you can, I guess as a trauma survivor, and I think a lot of us are trauma survivors, I think it's important that we know, we think we have to fight. And I feel like this is all about, there's a lot of antagonistic energies around you. And it's like, you don't have to fight, baby. The divine is going to do your fight for you, as long as, all they ask you to do is to focus on whatever it is you're here to do. All your gifts. There's something in that, something powerful that you have to offer the world. But if you're too busy worried about the people that are trying to stop you, or too busy stuck in a swarm of gnats, the world misses out, and you definitely do. Okay, you miss out on all your abundance that is available to you. So the energy that you bring to the connection is the Two of Pentacles. The energy the person you have in mind brings, wow, that's way too many cards, but I'll take this one, is the Queen of Cups. And then the potential outcome. All right. The potential outcome is the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. We're going to clarify everything. The overarching energy of this love connection is the Three of Wands. So it does feel like something we're waiting on, okay? I like to remind people about the Three of Wands, and people are like, it's about self-reliance, first of all. It's about all this that we've just talked about. It's about coming to a place where you recognize that it really is up to us to ignore those things or enjoy and look at the things where we can grow, things like that. Nobody else is going to do that for us. That is our job. And what we're offered for doing that work, the Three of Wands, are ships. Okay, what the Three of Wands is about, going through all those things you're going through and really starting to ignore, set aside all that antagonistic energy around you and realize that it's there to deter you. Okay, that's what it's there to do. And it's not because the devil doesn't want you to win. It's because God wants you to walk into your blessings knowing your own worth. Otherwise, if we get to our blessings before we know who we are, we'll probably ruin them. Okay. So the Three of Wands, your overarching energy, again, a connection that we're not in yet, I don't think, or we're waiting on, but I do feel like you're in the midst of trying to see everything, kind of the both sides of every story. Okay. At this time, the Queen of Cups is in their energy. I do feel like they're kind of empathic, caring human, could be a Cancerian, of course. But the Ace of Swords into the Nine, or the Nine of Swords into the Ace of Swords, I do feel like it's saying that there's a need to surrender the outcome, okay? And clarity will come. It's like the more we try to force, or the more we try to see something that we only get to see shit God lets us see, first of all. So the more we try to dig for answers on something, it doesn't get us closer to the answers. It just stresses us the fuck out. We're always going to get the answer at the same time. It's always offered by God. Every single truth in our life is offered by the divine. It's important to recognize that. A lot of people think you can go research and find the answers to this, that, and you can find other people's truths or whatever, maybe not even their truths. People write shit down and it doesn't fucking mean any fucking thing, but they'll sell it as the truth, okay? But the real truth is only provided by God. As you can see, the hand handing you this truth. And it is only in divine time. You cannot actually get to the truth from the God before he's ready to give it to you, okay? So it's like surrendering and knowing that it's coming to you, baby. You can't miss this truth. God won't let you miss it. Whatever it is, the clarity that's coming it's unmissable. Okay, I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. The right words. So you have the Two of Pentacles into the Star. And the Tower as well. Just a lot of huge spiritual shifting you're going through, baby, and it's uncomfortable as hell if you're not sure what you're going through. but it leads to new adventures. And I feel like this kind of, the Page of Wands for me, while it could be a very youthful energy, similar to the Fool, similar to any of the other pages, it's about putting down that egotistical guard that we've been provided, that conditioning, that facade, and really going after the things that you're passionate about because you're passionate about them, not because you're worried about the outcome, not because you're worried about what others will think of you. And I do feel like you're kind of breaking down the structure that you've built. The structure that you've built based on, again, a condition or a facade or a societal status quo. I don't know what I'm really getting here, but it's saying that you're breaking that down. The structure that's breaking down is your old way of thinking and believing. And it's not comfortable. It usually comes by way of, sometimes God will take away a job of ours or a relationship, or he uses many things. He'll even use, tragic accidents and things like that to really rip down that, that it's an ego, right? An ego death is what it is. And that's what I'm getting right now. Bringing you into a place where you can do the real healing that you need to do. And I feel like you're in the midst of that right now, so that you can really take on adventures that will feed your soul, nobody else's. It doesn't have to feed anybody else's, doesn't need to impress anybody else. We should be walking out into every single day ready to enjoy, of course, with God. This is like the divine, whatever you believe in. I literally say on my way out, let's have a party. Let's show me the show, right? Put on the show. So this lifetime is a show. It's a huge, fun adventure if you can really get to this place where you're doing things for yourself, out of honoring yourself. The Five of Swords after the Queen of Cups for this person. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're leaving them, but let me see. I feel like you could be dealing with another Libra or Cancer. Sorry if I made a really loud noise there. Seven of Wands. They have the Queen of Cups into the Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. Two queens. I almost feel like, are you dealing with two different people here? Okay. I feel like one person is... let me just get more. I'm going to get the outcome because I feel like there's two people here. And one person is playing games and one person is not, but let me find out. Wow, the Chariot card, the Two of Pentacles, and we need one more card for the outcome here. The Knight of Wands. Oh, Leaves. I feel like you got a couple people after you. I don't know if you're in, I don't think you're in a connection, which, this with the Three of Wands, you got the Hermit under that, the Eight of Wands under that. I do feel like it's saying following your soul, okay? Following your divine inspirations towards things is what's going to ultimately bring you the star status, whatever it is. It's about renewal. I think I was saying that earlier. I feel like you're going through a huge awakening or ascension, where you're going to come through to the real you. It's not a new you. It's actually the you that you've been hiding this entire life. But I do feel like you've got two people. I feel like you got two people you're wondering about, okay? Maybe you're in a connection with one of them, but I feel like maybe you're leaving a connection with one of them, but I feel like there's two people here, and maybe you're in a connection with nobody, okay? But I do feel like you have two people that are kind of, you're trying to weigh out whether or not they're real, fake. Again, it's like important to recognize why we like somebody, okay? Sometimes, and we don't notice we do this, but sometimes it's like, oh, they look stable, they have this, they have that. How do they make you feel? Do they make your little, private parts jiggle? I'm sorry, I always say that, but do they cause that vibration within your core that's like, woo! I can't, and I'm not just talking about like, I don't know what normal third dimensional type humans, it's not just a sexual chemistry. I'm talking about somebody who literally lights your flame. Okay. This is like, so you're attracted to them in every single way, not just physical. So it's important for you to check in with which one of those people make you feel good and which one of them make you feel like you're a better person. Okay. I can't explain what I mean by that, but which one you think validates you and which one you just love being around. If nobody were ever going to see you and this person ever again, who would you choose? which one makes you feel better? That's what I feel like. I feel like you got a decision to make here. Or you're, I don't know if, they're both knocking on your door or anything, but I do feel like you're a little confused about two different people, which one is right for you. And again, you're going to have to soul search for that. I mean, it's asking you to literally go within, and you should, and then it will be quick success once you've made that decision. I feel like you're tossing it up and there's a reason that neither of them are coming in or whatever. And it's because you haven't decided which one you want yet. Okay. The divine is saying you're going to need to make that choice. With the Two of Pentacles and the outcome here, I do feel like you're just weighing them both out, and you'll get there. I feel like one of them is going to be the perfect match to your energy. Okay. I do feel like you've balanced out your energy, or you're in the midst of that. And I feel like that when you do actually balance it out will make the decision much easier. So when we're kind of living out of our masculine energy, or a little more out of our masculine energy, we will go for people that we think look good on the surface, or they have the money or this or that, sort of masculine or an egotistical energy, right? The feminine energy is the one that makes us feel safe, secure, loving, like loved, and we enjoy being around them genuinely. So once we've balanced those two out, we're able to go after the person that's truly for us. Okay. That's what I'm getting right now. We're going to get you a work your light card as well. But yeah, it's just saying that surrendering to the divine, the answer will come to you. I feel like you're literally sitting here at home stressing about which one to choose. And the divine says, I've already chosen. It's already chosen for you. Okay. So stressing out about the choosing is not going to help anybody. Hi, Victorious Love. Sound is being weird. Oh, yeah, no, I know. My streaming has been weird. I don't know what. Let me see if this changes anything. Does this work? Tell me if the sound is better now. Or is it just buffering? Because that has been going on all of my videos are like, there's a huge lag. And I don't know if it's my internet or YouTube, but I'm going to figure that out. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just start doing the pre-recorded readings again. Let's get you a work your light card, okay? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, okay? I mean, the whole thing was about this, you guys. And it is so imperative that we really do honor ourselves. This doesn't mean go around hurting anybody who isn't us, okay? This means literally doing things without worrying about what others are going to think of how we do it and what we do. If you're not going around maliciously attacking motherfuckers, your way is the right way for you, and nobody gets to tell you any different. And it's okay, obviously, to sit and acknowledge in the places where we could learn from and grow from always. But usually that comes naturally when we're honoring our truest self, okay? Our truest self is the one that we try to probably shut down. We're embarrassed about, or like, no, I don't want to say that because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to do that because I don't want to. It's like, no, we can't just be modifying ourselves to fit everybody's likings. That's why everybody's walking around, wandering. I'm watching people just like the zombie apocalypse. It's here, babies. We're living it. People are walking around unable to think for themselves because their brains are dead, because they're brainwashed, and they've been told that being themselves is offensive. Okay. Whatever that is for you. Again, if you're not intentionally hurting people, you should just be able to be whoever the fuck you want to be. Okay. And we've been in a very controlling, toxic, masculine world for far too long. But that is all coming to an end. Where you're going to thrive in this new world that is coming is your the most authentic space you can get to. Whoever that is, God has a little spotlight with your name on it. In whatever it is you do, you feel called to do, you feel like truly feeds your soul. And the only way to get to that spotlight is by ripping off the facade that you've had, that we've all been forced to have on, okay? Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in subtle realms. It's just really wanting you to connect to the divine and trust what comes through you from them, okay? I love you so much, Libra. I feel like this, I'm in a really weird low energy, so I don't know if you guys are, or if there's just something celestial going on. Hi, Brent. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I love you so much. I am going to do a free live Q&A in a few hours here. I'm actually going to get ready for that one. I just got done with my bike ride this morning, and I was like, I'm going to get Libra out of the way now, because I felt this I felt this energy of a kind of a low, just like feeling a little defeated. And the truth is, this is like kind of the Nine of Wands energy, which didn't come out. I'm surprised by that. This is just the feeling that we get right before all the blessings come in. But it does take this very committed. First of all, your commitment to yourself and to your purpose and your path is being tested. And your integrity. And it's very important that we pass these tests, okay? Because that is right on the other side of passing is where all of the things you ever dreamt of are waiting for you, okay? In this lifetime. So I love you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you in a few hours. Hopefully, put your bell notification to on. Also, I do have a members thing you can go check out. That is right by the subscribe button. You can join if you'd like to. But I will be answering whatever questions you may have. I'll answer as many as I can for the collective personal questions for no super chats, just for free. To say thank you for 7,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon. Mwah. I don't know where my thing is. That sounds like a personal problem, Melissa. All right, how do I get out of this motherfucker? I love you guys. See you soon. We're stuck.